Well guys, back at the camp again today. As you can see, it hasn't really unfrozen since I've been here last. You can see all the ice gathering up, and most importantly, we got snow finally up here, and it's supposed to snow again tonight, so yeah, that'll be great. So my plans for this trip are to cut some firewood today. I've got a great dinner planned, gonna cook that up. And then tomorrow, the main goal is gonna be to just explore up the creek and see if I can find its water source. So, without further ado, stay tuned and enjoy. Hey guys, back at the tent again. I've got the fire going, and I'm just sitting here trying to dry out my ground sheet, because I guess some of it went underneath the tent, and when it rained and snowed and then melted, it all came in and soaked it. So I'm just trying to dry that off, and then I'm gonna go cut some firewood. I'm not sure if I'll take you with because it's pretty boring. I'm just gonna walk up the hill and cut some wood and drag it down. Right now it's about 10 a.m. and yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do. I might try to rip some boards, but I'm also trying to make this trip a little bit more relaxing than the last few have been, because it's starting to feel like all I do is work up here. But other than that, yeah, sorry about it. Last weekend I was planning on going, but unfortunately plans change, and I sure missed it up here. I wish I was here when it was actually snowing, but I just listened to the weather radio thing that I got, and it says at higher elevations there's a 60% chance of flurries this afternoon, so I'll certainly hope for that. Other than that, meals, they're not quite as complicated as last time, because I feel like last time I tried to fit a whole lot into one day. One day is just not enough to be out here. I need to start going out for 4 days at a time, 3 or 4 days at a time, to really make it worth it, because you pretty much adjust to just being out here the first day, and then the rest of the days, and then you go home as soon as you're pretty much adjusted. Hey guys, I got back a little while ago from cutting firewood. Now it's time to make lunch. So today's menu is back to my usual Mr. Noodles here. So I'm just gonna cook these up. Thinking about making some coffee, buck up my wood, and then I will go on a little adventure. I'm finally exploring around my camp, which for some reason I haven't done ever since I set it up, and there's some nice places around here, so I figure I'd bring you guys along. Hey guys, I finished cutting up all that wood. It didn't take too long at all. It's, I think, 2:50-ish right now, and I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly. In fact, actually, I do know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head up the creek a little bit and see if I can find anything. It's snowing. It's snow raining, flurrying. Well, I'm bringing the camera along now that it's raining / snowing. It might be cut short if it gets too crazy, but other than that, yeah. Let's go on a little hike. Hey guys, basically only just started the hike like maybe 10 or 15 minutes ago, but I've already deemed that the terrain right now is just too dangerous in this sort of weather. The ground's all frozen and it's all icy. All the trees that are on the ground are icy, so I'm just slipping and sliding everywhere, and it's only a matter of time before I get hurt doing it. But once the creek freezes up, I should be able to come right up it, no problem, because in the past winters this thing's frozen up fully. Hey guys, back at camp now. Well, I've been back at camp for a while. Got the fire going. I had to wait for dinner because it was 4 o'clock when I came back, and it gets dark super early now, so I've just been sitting here reading and listening to the little radio that I brought along, so it's been pretty nice, but I'm ready for dinner, and I've been smelling it all afternoon, and it smelled so good. So, what I got for dinner is it's sausages, onion, and pepper, with some Montreal steak spice, and man, it smells amazing. And I'm just gonna fry it all up. So, let's get cooking. Well guys, dinner's served, it's all cooked up, and this might actually be good with some maple syrup, which luckily I have, so I'll let you guys know if that tastes good. I've also got some iced tea that I made here, some just instant iced tea. But, man, this dinner looks amazing, so I'll talk to you guys after I eat it. Well guys, sorry, all I've got is my headlamp out right now, so it'll look a little weird. I ate all my dinner a while ago. It's about, what, 9 o'clock now, and I'm just about to head to bed. I'm pretty tired tonight, so that's about it. Good night, and see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, good morning. I had an amazing sleep last night. I even slept in a little bit, which I haven't done in a long time. So, I already made some coffee, so I'm just going to be enjoying that while I talk to you guys this morning. There's some things that I needed to bring up that are pretty important. We finally reached 100 subscribers, which I'm super thankful for. Thank you to everyone who commented, subscribed, liked, anything. Because I've talked to so many awesome people through the comments and everything. It's been awesome. And also, I almost forgot, this weekend is American Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to all my American viewers. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. other than that, today's gonna be an awesome day. I'm really excited to explore the other side of the creek. I mean, I was looking out yesterday and that mountain goes up for a while, so that should pretty much take all day, and I'll definitely take the camera along. I'm really excited for the winter weather to finally come. It did start snowing last night, but the flakes were so small that it didn't really gather anything, and it's been fairly warm. Only 0 degrees, which is really abnormal for this time of year in the mountains. Last year, when I went up with my friend to the very top, there was a couple feet of snow. Not a couple feet, like a foot of snow by November 10th, and today's November 24th. So, a bit of a late winter here, but that's okay. Gives me more time to prepare. I've spotted lots more dry firewood, so yep, no worries there. So I'll quickly eat up breakfast, which is just gonna be this coffee, and I'm gonna make up some oatmeal, but it's pretty boring to watch, so I won't bore you guys. But what the exciting thing is today is the scouting trip up the mountain. I'm gonna bring my axe and knife and some fire starters and water and everything, of course, so I might have a fire at lunch. See you guys when I'm heading out. Another thing I forgot and wanted to talk about was, you know, just being out here. It's the first day when I'm out here, it's always tough because I'm so used to the workflow and everything of being back home, you know, wanting to get as much done and everything, and I always feel bad for some reason at the end of the first day because I didn't get as much as I wanted to do done. But I don't know, you just start going at the flow of nature and work just starts happening. You don't even have to force it, and which brings me to the fact that what I love about out here is that you can be as rich or as poor as you want out here. There's no discrimination against it. It's all about how much you work. If I had worked hard enough, I could have built a log cabin out here and been living super comfortable. Unfortunately, well, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't really care about it this time of year because I got the hot tent. But it's an amazing feeling to know that with the resources that I have, that I could really do anything. The sky's the limit out here. Okay guys, I cleaned up all my dishes from breakfast and packed my bag. The last thing that needs to go into it is the camera. And from the looks of it, I got some really tough terrain ahead, so I better get going. There might not be a lot of video from this. I'll definitely, if I do end up making the fire, I'll definitely take some video of it, or if anything interesting happens. Other than that, I'm just gonna be hiking, so we'll see what happens. And man, I really hope it levels out, because it's some really steep stuff up there here. I don't know, well, you can see with the trees, I can see just go up and up and up the mountain. But wish me luck. My camera's now saying that it's almost dead, so I'll switch the battery before I go. Well guys, I've been hiking for about 2.5 to 3 hours now, and I finally found a really cool spot just to stop and eat lunch. Obviously, I've gotten way up to the snow level, climbed about 300 meters according to my map, but unfortunately I don't think I'll have time to start a fire today because I need to get down before it gets dark, because it'd just be foolish to try to go down that terrain. Some of that was super steep. And I've also got to retrace my footprints because I'm far away from the camp, far away from any stream. But just looking at this place has great potential for a winter camping spot. It's got plenty, and I mean plenty, of dry, dead wood. So if I do a long winter trek this winter, this could be one of my camps. So, other than that, yeah, it's super nice up here. I just flipped over this rock. It's even all rocky, so I would have been able to have a fire. That's what I was checking for. I would have easily been able to have a fire if I had the time. So, anyway, this is a great spot to camp at. I'm excited for this winter. Unfortunately, no water source nearby, so it's kind of out for any summer camping. But also this winter I hope to hike up and find some of the isolated ponds and lakes and everything for a place to build a shelter or just camp out overnight, fish. So anyway, I'll get back to you after I eat. Hey guys, finished lunch now. And it's about time to head back down. It's already noon, and like I said, it took me actually only 2 hours to get up here, but still, I'd rather not brush in the dark if I can help it. And it gets dark here at around 4 now, so. But other than that, yeah, it's freezing up here. I really wish I had the time to make a fire and dry out my cotton pants. I decided to test out the old thing about cotton kills, and if I didn't have a hot tent or know how to dry out my clothes, yeah, I can definitely see how this could be dangerous with how wet they get. I definitely need to get some of those Fjallraven pants that all the people wear, because I think that'd be much better with the wet and wet snow and stuff and rain. And well, maybe not tougher, maybe just as tough as these pants. But anyway, I'll meet you guys back at camp. Hey guys, I've been back for a little while now, just dried off and everything. Had to dry out my pants, which are still drying. They're pretty dry now. About to head home because night is falling. It's 3:27 and it's supposed to be dark at 4 is when sunset is, but we'll have light for another 15 minutes after that, so 4:15. So as it is, I'm already going to be walking home in the dark, the end of my walk anyway. But today was an awesome day. That spot, I'm super excited for the possibilities this winter about doing a minimalist camping trip where I'll set up a lean-to or something and try to spend the night with just like a wool blanket or something maybe. I thought that might be fun. And other than that, yeah, I mean, the backcountry here looks like it'll yield lots of good spots. I thought it was going to be just all steep because of just the way that it always looks, but there's lots of little places where I could set up a tent or, like I said, make a lean-to or something. Now, unfortunately, the only spots that I found today would be only accessible really in the winter, just because there's no water and no water is nearby. It took me an hour and a half to get back down, and an hour and a half to get water is much too long. But this winter I'm also planning on trying to, like I said earlier, find a pond or a lake up on top of the mountain, because I know there's lots and lots of ponds and lakes up there. And see if I can find a secluded spot to set up a camp or camp and stuff. But other than that, thanks for watching. This has been an awesome trip. Please like, comment, subscribe, and if you'd like notifications, hit the bell, and stay tuned for my next video. I'm sure it'll be interesting. So, see you later.